Morning everyone. Today's video coming to you from a beautiful patch of rural New South Wales, and it's a later half of March, and there's fallow deer here. Saw 8 of them on the way in last night, which was fantastic, and there's pigs and goats too. Just a medium game bonanza. I'm looking forward to it so much, and I've needed it. I needed a good rest last night too, so I took that. But oh look, a very big thank you, particularly to Ian, to Blake and Christian. Guys, thank you so much for having me onto your lands. It's a privilege, it really is. And Tim as well, man, really good to meet you yesterday. Looking forward to many yarns in the future as well, and maybe some times out here. Respect to everyone. The good times are going to be natural today, I can feel it. Just got this little fringe edge here, and you can see into it real well. The trees are pretty well spaced apart, very little in the way of undergrowth. And I saw deer here once before, like a year ago. This is going to be quite a warm day, and I'm just trying to suss out exactly where they'd like to bed up. And I don't know, I feel like just the afternoon's probably when any action's going to go down, just when they get a bit more active, and trying to work out where that'll be is kind of where I'm at the moment. In fact, well, I have a good idea where that'll be. It's probably going to be on the other side of that ridge line, because in the afternoon that'll be the eastern facing side, it'll be the cooler side. There's a fair bit of blackberry on that side, it's still in fruit. The main priority is just to get any deer on the deck, because I'm out of venison. So that's a priority. But like, the pressure will be off after I've sorted that. Once that's done, I mean, I'm already enjoying myself, but then I'll be really enjoying myself. Just be in the zone, relaxing, seeing what's around. Hell, maybe I might be able to get a nice buck or something like that. Who knows? We'll see what happens. About to come into the boat. After nice spiker. A cruise. Moving quite fast too. Still has that really nice summer coat to him, so he stands out a lot. Excellent vibes. No, the confidence is strong. Pressure's way down. It's just nice to see animals early on. Good to be able to sign. It's excellent. Well, I've just got into my glassing position for the afternoon. Straight away there's a deer. Thank goodness for that. It's so crunchy. Just like to get within 100 metres if I can. I was literally surrounded by deer on all sides. That's hectic. That is just so full on. That's nice. Nice fallow doe. Very good. Very, very good. A fat fallow doe. That was all a bit of a surprise because I was lining up that one that was on the other side of the ditch there. That would have been a good 150 metre shot, something like that. And all of a sudden, there was a group of them just coming straight by me. But I was behind that tree, you see. A lucky place to be. That was good. They had no idea I was there. Although they were aware, they were alert. Like they weren't moving slowly. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have a sit down for a few minutes, knock the guts out of her, carry her out. The good times are natural. Happy days. Oh. Heading out heavy is a good feeling. Good feeling, good relief. Oh. And a good burn on those legs. That's alright. I can just see the outline of my car just through the trees at the top of the ridge there, so getting close. Well, the backpack has successfully hauled. We need a little bit of cleaning, I think, but that was more than manageable. More than manageable. And that's with, that wasn't a full pack, but had enough gear in it, you know, for your average day hunt and all that. Well, another good start to the day. I can't believe they're into croaking now. That's unexpected. Like, that's not full swing rut though. I mean, those does aren't cycling yet. But speaking of does, cut up mine this morning. Bit of a later start, that's fine. Heading right to the top of the hill. Having a bit of a rest, almost a siesta up there. A very slow, mindful hunt. Using elevation to my advantage for the rest of the day, so Billy's herd. I just want him to go. He'll be a real tasty animal, but I didn't walk in this far. You know what I mean? Which has one more just on the other lip there, like two gullies coming together. Deer. There's another one further down. Very good. Oh, there we go, number one. Yep, it's a stinky billy, but half the reason I had to shift my position was because, bloody hell, because they were all skylined. And this was the first one that presented a safe shot, and there's another one up there. Oh, there's the other one, just a bit uphill. Shooting in the middle of the day isn't exactly an ideal time for it. This was very opportunistic. I mean, I don't particularly need goat meat, and normally I don't go for billies like this, but there's too many of them in the area, and I know some people who want dog meat. I took the opportunity. I'm going to put these in the shade, and then I'm going to knock the legs off them. Not an ideal time to do it, but it is what it is. Well, that's bore down. Far out. It's like I could hear the crunching in the bushes, and I was just ready for a deer. It's not a bad size either. Ginger model. Far out. Oh, he's solid. Oh my gosh. That's a big pig. He's a whomper. Folks, big boar. Oh, this is the Central West trifecta. Deer, goats and pigs. I'm winning at life. But he's a big pig, big boar. They're a bit of an awkward angle on the camera there, it's just balanced on a log. Far out, eh? Big boar, the last thing I expected from my day. Because I could hear the crunching and are in amongst the blackberries there in the ditch. And there'd been a lot of deer there yesterday. And I put one or two up the hill, but it's just so crunchy around all of this joint that if you stay still, the other critters do give themselves away. God, I was confused at first because, you know, I put the camera down, I got ready to line them up. And, you know, it just took a little bit to get ready. Bloody Remington's had a few feeding issues, which I'm a bit cranky about. I'll get to the bottom of it soon. Anyway, point is, line them up, kaboofka, and I just see dust go everywhere. And I think, what on earth? What on earth could have happened there? Because I thought I'd missed. I thought it'd hit the bank behind it and kicked up dirt. I think that's just bullshit. And he does the big circle around me and got to a point where I could just catch up with him and kaboom, straight behind the shoulder. That was a nice close shot. That was like 30 meters or something. More like 80 on the first one. But no, I hit him. And it had just kicked off. You see he's got all this wallowing dust to him, all this mud on him. It was that on the other side. Poof, all puffs off. But I tell you what, he was running pretty strong after that hit. They take a lot of killing, you know. They're pretty robust animals. So it was good to get the second shot, and it would have been an unfortunate mess if I hadn't had the chance to do that. Oh look, he's been chased with a dog. Or it could have been something else, but you know, a lot of these older pigs, it'd be very strange for them not to have a rip on their ears. Sharp tusks to them. I know those tusks can get bigger, but those are good sharp tusks. Let's see if I can lift his head up. Oh. Folks, an animal like this would have tied up the trip so nicely, and in many ways did. But whilst there's still time, and I had one more morning, I went back to where I saw some does the other day in the open, just to see what might be hanging out with them. He's not bad, eh? He's not bloody bad. I just looked up and I just thought, that ass is bigger than your average deer. I hope I've hit him alright. I saw him react to the shot, but I hope I've hit him alright. There's a little bit of range there, and my heart was beating pretty hard. It took me a little bit of time to calm myself. I've been stressing because unfortunately that's who I am. And I didn't watch the footage in full. At the very end of that recording, he drops. You can see him drop, so I've just got to find him. I've just got to find him. I've just got to find him. But he's dropped. He's dropped. I got close and he started to thrash a bit, so I put another round in him. And he's a bloody nice fallow buck. Oh. That's a lovely fallow buck. I did not think that was going to happen. Oh, come on, big fella. Get right into the open. Oh, I just never get over their beauty. This is wonderful. Actually formed this scrape, I assume overnight, but that's all fresh. You can smell it. Oh! Now is this just the way to end a trip or what? You know, it's so damn typical. I almost didn't get out of bed. It was raining this morning actually, which really helped with a quiet stalk in, but what a buck! I mean, look, I know that with a few more years he could have been even bigger, all that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, it's been 4 days of good solid hunting, hard hunting. I've heard him croaking, and it's the first one I've seen with a good, decent set of antlers on it, and I prize it. I prize it for every single part of his carcass. I prize the trophy, I prize the meat. I prize the experience in a really big way. I mean, I learned something from every hunt, but I don't know, just there's been some great education in this hunt. Great chance to watch animals as well. A beautiful pelt on him. It's almost funny, it's like that ruddy, thick neck just starts to slowly envelop and take over the rest of him. It almost absorbs him. But it's still early on, like not a scar on him, no sign of fighting at all. Looks like he's just been rubbing even in the last day or two. The croaks have started. They've been going. I didn't actually hear anything last night, but it was a bit warmer. The 2 nights previous were cool. From midnight till daybreak, I was hearing consistent croaking. You could tell that some of those croaks were from spikers. They're just not able to get it all out, but they're just getting a bit excited. But even then, even with some solid stalks in on them, this is the first solid model I've seen. Look folks, wishing you a very productive and enjoyable month of hunting coming forward, particularly with the rut. For all those hunting the rut, best of luck. Wishing everyone full freezes. For those hunting ducks, enjoy your duck season to the maximum that you possibly can. I'm wishing you very natural good times. Oh, loaded up, heading home. Oh, what a few days, it's bloody awesome. Folks, good times are natural, as they always are and they always should be.